All right, y'all. Today it's another segment to talk some shit. I'm Rook, this dude, right?
So,
Today we talking about something that people really don't really trip off of, but they do trip off of.
what's that?
That's the process.
The process.
Right, the process. Now, the process is basically you going through something before you hook up with the next person. Or it could be just something you're going through in life that you're trying to clean up.
Yeah,
Right.
trying to clean up.
Right.
Clear up.
And, I was talking about this on social media the other day about the process, and a lot of people weren't feeling it, man. You know,
What you mean they wasn't feeling it?
they weren't feeling it because
They don't understand
They
like
don't.
your logic term of the process, or
right.
just in general.
they don't understand
Because
it.
everybody go through this.
Right. Everybody goes through this, and they don't understand it. Now,
Yeah.
in particular, it was this one girl. She was saying that she was dealing with a dude for 8 years, and he was going through a process. She kind of stuck with him
Right.
through them 8 years, and she couldn't take it no more.
So she was riding with him through the 8 years, but he still was bullshit.
He was still bullshitting to where, she had her breaking point and she walked
okay.
away. But that's, everybody has a breaking point.
Yeah, everybody got a breaking point, and the process ain't supposed to last, those 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
Right.
know?
Now, I give you a year and a half, maybe even 2 years.
Yeah,
because,
maybe a year at the most.
Right. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, with the process that she's going through, that she went through,
Right.
you can't knock the next man for that process because now you're going through a process now.
So evidently, his process that was taking 8 or 9 years could have been deeper than another person's process.
Right. It could have been, it actually was deeper. Now,
Okay.
what I'm saying is, when she went through that process with this guy,
Right.
she was like, I'm not dealing with it no more. But now you're going through a process now because now you're going through a trust process.
Yeah.
So they
And
mean,
you gotta learn somebody all over, and they got a process they going through.
Right.
Don't nobody come in a situation perfect.
right. So you mean to tell me I can't deal with you
Yeah.
because you don't trust me now?
Yeah.
I'm going to work with you
Right.
until I gain your trust. That's a process.
Yeah, it's a process.
So she didn't understand that. So I didn't really
Yeah.
want to keep going on.
Yeah,
and on.
every day is a process. You
Right.
know, if you funky, you gotta wash your ass, and then after it dry up, you clean, right?
Right,
That's
that's
a
a process,
process.
right.
You brush your motherfucking teeth, right?
Right.
That's a process.
Right, like
after you swig mouthwash, your breath smelling right?
Right.
It's a process.
Right. Now, see, another example of a process is a person that's going through a nasty ass divorce.
Yeah.
Or a nasty ass breakup.
Yep.
Now, with a divorce ain't always squeaky clean
No,
and
it ain't,
easy.
it ain't just opening the door shut.
Right.
But a lot of people don't know that if they ain't experienced that, or if
Right.
they ain't went through it, or they looking at this shit on TV or the movies and they glamorizing that shit.
Right. Now, I had met a female, and she said that she don't want to deal with nobody that's going through that. She want a guy that's already ready. Now, see, that ain't gonna happen.
Already ready. What that mean? What that mean? Perfect credit score?
No,
What?
ready to go. Like, ain't going through no divorce process or breakup.
Everybody
and all
going
that.
through something,
Everybody
though.
going through something. Everybody got a pass.
You know what I'm saying? So what do you mean you ain't dealing with somebody that ain't going through that? I'm not understanding that.
Right. That's what she
Huh?
was. She was saying that I'm not.
If you break his own, don't you gotta get a motherfucking cast? Don't you
right.
gotta wait till that shit heal up?
It's a healing process.
It's a process, right?
Right. Everybody has a process.
When you get your motherfucking hair done, they sewing that bullshit on the cap and you looking crazy. Don't you wait on the process to look right?
Yeah. Or you wait on the process of getting your shit straightened out.
Right. Exactly.
That's a process.
That's a process.
That's what it's called,
The
a
fuck
process.
is the motherfuckers not understanding.
Right. What do you not
Shit.
understanding? People go through shit.
Yeah.
Look, we are in our 30s. It don't matter if you're
Right.
mid 30s, early 30s,
Right.
late 30s.
Exactly.
You're gonna meet somebody that's had kids,
You
been
think you had a
married.
kid and they wasn't potty trained? What that? That's a process.
Right. What I'm saying is, now check it out. Now, we in our 30s, right? So that means not every woman we meet hasn't, that's gonna be just clean and
Ain't no
ready to
perfect
go.
woman,
right?
man.
So that
Nothing.
means any woman that I may meet may have just got out of divorce.
Yeah, break up,
going
baby
through a
daddy
divorce.
situation.
There you go.
Fuck buddy situation.
Right.
Side nigga situation.
Right. Or maybe, she could
Like,
have
look,
been.
look, you could meet somebody, she just got fired, she down in the dumps.
Yep.
Now you got to cheer her up. All
Right.
that's a process.
That's all the process.
She might not know how to dress. She might wear motherfucking dresses to her ankles and shit. You tell her she got nice legs, and you got to build up the process so she feel comfortable showing her legs.
Right. That's all the process.
It's all
man.
the process.
Y'all got to work with people, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all get out of this meeting these people, and y'all got this checklist of shit that they gotta have.
checklist. Yeah.
That ain't gonna work.
No, I don't.
That's
You gotta
not gonna
have
work.
muscles, a six pack. You know what I'm saying? dick long as King's Highway, fuck for 4 hours, 800 credit score. Come on, man.
Right. It's not going.
That's like us saying we want the perfect one, fat ass, no stomach, titties all up, perky and shit. That might not be for you.
Right. Let me explain something to y'all. If I meet a woman and she's going through a breakup, got baby daddy problems, I don't care. That's all a process. I'm gonna work with her.
It's you and the woman.
Right. I'm gonna work with her because this may be potentially something good.
Right.
I'm not gonna knock her because of her past.
Exactly.
You know, you got to give a person a chance. You know, we getting older, man. So you're not gonna meet too many people that ain't got nothing going on. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna meet no perfect woman. She's gonna have some type of past. You know, a lot of people, man.
And you ain't perfect. Then you get a stain on your shirt. Don't you gotta clean it up, wait till it dry up? It's a process.
That's a process. It's a process. See, people don't realize that, you know, and then you know what cracks me up is when you done went through your process and cleaned your shit up. Right. Now all of a sudden you want to come back around. Nah.
Yeah.
You should have stuck with me when I went through my process.
How about I see you got it going on now.
Right.
What you mean I got it going on now? I had it going on back then. It was a process.
Right.
I can't get no dirty ass tub.
Right. It was another guy that was on social media, man. He was talking like he had went through a nasty ass divorce. Yeah. And he had met a couple of women, was like he didn't want to deal with them. Mm-hmm. And he ended up posting a big ass picture of his house. Mm. Dude got a big ass house and everything with his new woman. Right. She went with him through that process, so look what they got now. Right. You know, so you got
stuck it out.
You never know what's at the right. She believed it. You never know what's at the end of that rainbow. Right. You got to give a person a chance. Right. Because you know, we ain't perfect. Right. You know, hell, you ain't perfect. You know, you walked away from me because I was going through a process. I may have needed counseling or something.
Anything. You could be fucking 500 pounds and lost 300 pounds. Yeah, you could have had a booty face and grew a beard. Anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right. Like if I'm going through a process of anger issues and down in life, work with me. Yeah. It may be a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. You done walked away from me. Now I done got to the end of that rainbow and I'm looking at this gold now. Yeah. Now you out searching. Yeah. You know, you done walked away from me because I was going through a little process. Yeah. Everybody goes through a process. You're right. Even if you've been with a guy for years, you going through a process, you go through a bumpy road in there to where you got to straighten it out.
Yeah, you know? Just like a job. You know what I'm saying? If you tired of doing one job and you want to get a promotion, it's a what before you get the promotion? A process.
It's a process before you get that promotion. Yep. And then another process is don't knock me because I'm going through a moving process. Like I may have to go and move with somebody for a few months or a year or so.
Oh no, you can't do that.
What?
No, they're gonna judge you right there.
Right. See, there you go. You judging my process because I had
shit together.
Right. Yeah. Right. You know, I'm blessed to have a roof over my head, but I gotta go come stay with you for a few months to get my shit together. So you go knock me because I wouldn't stay with my cousin. Yeah. And he letting me get my shit together, and now my process is over. Oh, now you want to come back around now? Right. You don't want to fuck with me because I'm living in my mom's basement or my grandma's. Right. You don't know what the hell I went through. Right. It ain't because my shit's not together. I'm going through a process right now. And it is a such thing as...
It's just like dealing with a woman with nappy ass hair and she put that perm in her head and her shit straight. What we have to wait on? A fucking process.
Right, it's like you said it earlier. Yeah, like I said, I mean, but the thing about it is, man, you know, a lot of people get knocked for that. But it is some people out here that do take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, but we live in a judging society, though. You know?
If it is a such thing as too long of a process, now you get that motherfucker a cutoff point. Yeah. And that way you light a fire under their ass. If you don't say, especially with us men, if a woman hasn't said nothing to us, we think everything is fine. So we gonna keep doing what we've been doing.
Men do get comfortable.
We get comfortable. So ladies, light a fire up on our ass and get us together, then we go get going. You know, like if we meet you and you got ambition and you got that fire in you, that's gonna make us, you know, get like that. That's a process, you know. Sometimes you got to mold this. Everybody need training. Right. I can't bring that same offense from my last team to the new team. That tired ass offense. I got to switch my strategy up. Sure That's a process right there.
You got to audible and change that playbook.
Right. You got to change that playbook up. You can't keep bringing that same tired ass offense to every team you go to. That is not gonna work. Well, they've been working for me now. Well, that process is over. Yeah, that's not how we. Right. That's not how I run things over here. Exactly. You know, hey, we got to figure out something else. what works for us.
But me personally, I just think, like when people go into a situation, they don't fully strip their mind, body, and soul that this is a completely different situation of what you're getting into.
Right.
Meaning that you really don't know that person, so you got to adapt to that person and you got to learn that person, know?
Right.
But, it's just people, we just live in a judging society, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, the thing about it is, like, people get so bitter from their last and past relationship to where they bring it into the new person. That's the process you're going through right there. You got to let that go.
Yeah.
You gotta let that process build, and it might be something potentially going on. Get that person a chance. Just because that last dude or that last woman that fucked you over, it don't mean that this new person is gonna do that. That new person may be your best interest. Right. And you ask for things, and then when they come, you be like, damn, I didn't know it was like this.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting this. Now it scared you.
Yeah.
Now you done ran this person off.
Scared your ass back into hibernation.
Right, and it scared you back into hibernation. You're like, nah, I gotta keep my options open. It gotta be something better.
It gotta be something better.
That's a process too.
Yep.
That's a process.
You sure right.
You have to give the new person a chance. Do not knock them because of your past process that you went through. Everybody, like we said, is going through some type of process.
Yeah.
And like I said, there is a cutoff point now. Now, after 1-2 years, hey, they still doing the same thing. That's basically how they is because that mask then came off.
Yeah.
That's a process. Wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Wearing that mask. Hey, just relax. That process will fade away, and then that mask will come off. Now you're gonna see the real person.
Sure
That's a process.
Yeah.
So like I said, man, back to the girl, man. She was like she went through it for 8 years, man, and
wow.
she was like, I'm not going through it again. The next guy might, he may be going through something.
Yeah.
And you won't even give this person a chance.
Right.
Hey, I'm just finishing up my process.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing up mine, and now it's nothing but open space for me right now. The ceiling is high, so my process is over. I went through a 1.5, almost 2-year process. It took me a long time to rebuild myself up and get myself the way, get my confidence back. I got two better jobs, man. My process.
At the same time, your ceiling was already high.
Right, my ceiling was high, but
no, it was already high, but everything takes time, and everything is on God's time.
Right, it's all about timing. Like I said, I went through my process, and hey, I'm ready to roll now. Whoever didn't like what I was going through, hey, that's on you. You missed out on something good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bye, y'all. It's another segment of talking some shit. Hey, won't y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel? Let us know what y'all want to hear. All right? Peace out.
Peace.